Good afternoon, welcome to VANIK-IAS. We will discuss current affairs of 7th November. Consider the following statements. Consider the following statements about Atal Innovation Mission or AIM. Right. It has been set up by the NITI Aayog for transforming the innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem in the country. First, second statement. It aims to establish tinkering labs in schools to foster creativity to the students. Third, M possesses intellectual IP rights, that is intellectual property rights, and patents for innovation found in the process. Right. Okay. Which of the following statements are correct? First statement is correct, that it has been set up by NITI Aayog. It is established by NITI Aayog for transforming innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem in the country. Right. It aims to establish tinkering labs. There will be some labs in the schools for the creativity of the students. Third is it possesses the IP right, intellectual property rights. No, AIM Auto Innovation Mission. This do not possess the IP rights. The person has to claim it separately, right? And patents. So these IPs are not included in the Atal Tinkering Lab, right? For innovation found in the process. So third statement is right. Only 1 and 2 options are right. At present, there are in 10,000 schools in 680 plus districts. We have around 10,000 schools. We have Atal they have Atal Tinkering Lab, right? That is for development of entrepreneurship and innovation. Okay. Next. With reference to Employees Provident Fund Organization (EPFO), Employee Provident Fund Organization (EPFO), consider the following statements. What is this EPFO? This is one type of social security for the private sector, right? Social security for the private sector, so that a particular amount is given by the company as social security, or that is as saving. That also includes pensions, some pension schemes as well, right? So that is Employees Provident Fund. Every month there will be some deduction from the private sector employee if their income is more than 15,000. Okay. It is a statutory government organization. Yes, it is a statutory government organization because it is established under Employees Provident Fund and Miscellaneous Act. Employees Provident Fund and Miscellaneous Act. Miscellaneous Act of 1952, right? So this is a statutory organization. 1952 it is established. The organization implements Employees Provident Fund Miscellaneous Act. Yes, yes. So both the statements are right. The above said act applies the whole India, including Jammu and Kashmir. So whether it applies to Jammu and Kashmir or not. See, another provision is that if does not a salary is mandatory becomes a member of EPF if his monthly salary is more than 15,000, right? More than 15,000. Okay. Which of the following statements are not correct? Is only three, because at that time it was not extending to Jammu and Kashmir. The above said act applies. So at 1952 then obviously Jammu and Kashmir has special provisions, special status. So this act doesn't apply to Jammu and Kashmir. So obviously 3 only is the answer. 3 only is the answer regarding EPFO. Another important information is that which is given in the economic survey, that employees are they have the choice whether they may save their 12% of their income. Generally 12% of the income of the employee that goes as saving to the EPF account, right? So it is up to the choice of the employee. Next, consider the following statements about Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Act 2015. Why juvenile justice this law has came? This law came because after the Nirbhaya verdict, what happened? One of the accused, one of the convicted person is also juvenile, right? And that is the reason why new Juvenile Justice Act it came, and that increased the age limit of a juvenile. For example, earlier it was 18 years, that brought down to 16 years. Okay. So that is Juvenile Justice Act. Care and Protection Children Act. The Central Adoption Resource Authority, that is CARA, is given the status of a statutory body under this act. Second is, the act permits juvenile between the ages of 14 and 18 years to be tried as adults for heinous offences. No, this is wrong. And this is right. CARA is juvenile. CARA is the Central Juvenile. It is Central Adoption Resource Authority. That means if you want to adopt a particular children, then you have to take the permission from. You can adopt a particular child, you have to take the permission from CARA, right? Otherwise you cannot adopt. There are many adoption rules as well. For example, a single male person cannot adopt a girl child, right? So such type of provisions are there. And this is, yes, this 14 to 50, this is wrong. Usually the age is reduced around, but that is 16 to 18 years. Earlier, before 2015, it was 18 years, and after this act, the provision was from 16 to 18 years. From 16 to 18 years, this provision, this allows the trials in the age group. Okay. This CARA is a statutory body. So only one is the answer. Now this Juvenile Justice Act, it was amended. The new act is Juvenile Justice Amendment Act 2021, and here it is declared that non-cognizable offence, that is for those offences which are between 3 to 7 years, they will be declared as non-cognizable offences. There are some certain amendments to the 2015 Act. Okay, as per Juvenile Justice Act 2015, which of the following children can be kept in special homes? Children in conflict with law, abused children, neglected children, street children. Obviously, those children who have conflict with law, that is those who are has committed a crime, that is conflict with law. Because why this Juvenile Justice Act is there? Because at a particular level, at this child level, they do not have maturity in their mind. There is cerebral complex in the brain that is not completely developed, so they cannot take decision based on their intelligence. So due to lack of due to as they don't have proper development of their cognitive system, that's why they cannot be punished like an adult. So there is a difference, right? That's why A is the answer. Which of the following constitutes a type of juvenile delinquency? Constitute a type of juvenile delinquency. That is status offense, criminal offense, civil offense, or both A and D. Juvenile delinquency, that is status offense or criminal offense or civil. Obviously A and C, the status offense and criminal offense, they constitute a type of juvenile delinquency. Civil offense means, suppose for example insulting a particular person, that can be considered as a civil offense, right? Defaming a particular person, if that is done by a child, that is not a civil, that is can be considered as a civil offense. And for that, juvenile delinquency is not, that do not constitute juvenile delinquency, that means juvenile crime. Okay, so A and C options are right. Which of the following group of items is included in India's foreign exchange reserves? Foreign currency assets, special drawing rights, loans from foreign countries. This one is wrong, because loans for foreign countries usually that is taken by the governments or private entities, does go to the government only. That do not, RBI do not keep those things. Next is foreign currency assets, gold holdings, RBI and SDRs. Next is foreign currency. Next is foreign currency assets, loans from World Bank and SDRs. No loan from, again this loan from World Bank, that is wrong, right? Third is foreign currency assets, gold holdings of RBI and loan from World Bank. Loan from World Bank option is wrong. Loan is taken by the government. So obviously B is the answer. That is foreign currency assets like the dollars, and gold holdings. Yes, we have gold holdings. We have given those gold during the time of economic crisis in 1991, and we have brought some dollar, right? So why gold is there? Because gold is that is a commodity which is highly liquid. Highly liquid means, suppose you have any other commodity, for example you have land or you have a property, it will take time to sell those land, but you can sell gold very quickly, right? It is like a money. It is like money. In one day you can sell your gold. In few hours you can sell your gold if you have gold, right? With reference to Bharat says emission standard, BSES norms. Consider the following statements. They were first introduced in 2000. Yes, VANIKIAS is first introduced in 2000. Second is diesel particular filter DPF, selective catalytic reduction SCR are introduced in the BS6. Now we are using BS6, that is Bharat stage 6. That is we suddenly jump from not suddenly, directly jump from BS4 to BS6 vehicle, right? That is right. So because it has diesel particular filter DPF and selective catalytic reduction, so that reduces the pollution level in the atmosphere. BS6 fuels have only 10 ppm of sulfur. Yes, it has only 10 ppm sulfur, that's why it is highly used. This is BS6. Okay. Next is these are implemented by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Who implements the Bharat Stage Emission Standard norms? It is implemented by Central Pollution. It is fuel standard. This is implemented by the Central Pollution Control Board. Right. So that comes from Ministry of Environment. So D, all options are right. Okay, all these options are right. Consider the following statements. Presidency of the presidency of the Council of European Union rotates among member states every 6 months. The European Union is a political and economic union. Which of the following statement is right with respect to European Union? Right. Presidency of the Council of European Union rotates in membership in every 6 months. Yes, this is right. European Union is a political and economic union. Yes, both political because it is a regional organization. Right. Recently, that Britain has come out of it. It's a regional organization of Europe. It is both political and economic union. Means economic union means there is trade pact. All they have trade pact, trade association. That means very low if you are trying to trade, the trade between those countries that are basically done with a, that is by reducing the custom tax, right? The reducing the custom duties, they trade with each other. So it is an economical union. Now also they take political decision that this European Union, this Council of European Union, that usually the European Parliament that take the major decision, political decision. So it is both a political and economic union. So both the statements are correct with respect to European Union. Recently, blue carbon is in news recently. Blue carbon in news recently. Which of the following are important? Blue carbon wetlands habitat. It is mangroves, seagrasses, and tidal marshes. All of the above are right. What is this blue carbon? That is the carbon that is because your ocean sources, mangroves, seagrasses, these are big sources of carbon absorption of carbon. They absorb huge amount of carbon and for their photosynthesis. So carbon is utilized there. These are the sources, right? So seagrasses, they make photosynthesis, so they use carbon. Around half of our oxygen is given by the ocean sources, right? So this marine vegetation, they are called as blue carbon. So all of the options are right. Umiam Lake, recently seen in the news. Umiam Lake, it is in Assam. or in Haryana or Rajasthan or Meghalaya. Just by name also you can observe that this is not Haryana or Rajasthan, because just observe the name. This name is Union. This is not a Hindi name, right? This is Northeast name of Northeast, so this option is wrong. These two options are wrong. So it is Assam or Meghalaya. Answer is Meghalaya, right? EMM. This is Meghalaya. It was news because there is a hydropower project is constructed in the. हाँ भाई उससे ले पानी की बोतल वास्ते से पाओ उसके कितना कौन भी वास्ते कौन हाँ भाई कितने से लिखो ना टाइमिंग का Okay. Atal Innovation Mission. Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog launched the fourth edition of Innovation for You coffee table book featuring 75 successful women entrepreneurs of India. Right, 75 successful women entrepreneurs of India. Right. The 75 entrepreneurs are supported by Atal Incubation Centers (AIC) of AIM Niti Aayog. As the country celebrates Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, 75th year of independence. Okay, Innovation for You is the coffee table book series with 3 editions being released previously. The book captures success stories of startups startups supported through Atal Incubation Centers, Atal Community of Innovation Centers, Atal New India Challenges, three flagship programs under the Atal Innovation Mission. Each edition. So see, what are the additions of this Atal Innovation Mission? That is Atal Community Innovation Centers, Atal New India Challenges, three flagship programs that showcase the journey of entrepreneurs working different sectors and dedicated creating new disruptive, innovative products, services, solutions that can pave the path of sustainable future. So these are the various, especially for development of entrepreneurship and innovation. Atal Innovation Mission is there. What is this Atal Innovation Mission? It is launched by NITI Aayog. It is launched by NITI Aayog. AIM is the Government of India flagship initiative. Flagship initiative means number of initiative in a particular scheme or particular program to promote culture of innovation. We do not have culture of innovation like USA at present, right? Most of the people, they have the idea, they have the target to acquire a job rather than rather than providing employment. They want employment and entrepreneurship in the country. Its objectives are to create and promote an ecosystem of innovation and entrepreneurship across the country via interventions at school, university, research institutions, MSME, industry levels, to provide platform and collaboration opportunities for different stakeholders. So for different stakeholders, for different people, providing them these options to different ideas, right? Because many people have money but they don't have ideas how to invest. They don't know, they have no idea regarding supply chain, they have no idea regarding the raw materials. So all these market linkages, what are the challenges, what are the risks, as they are not aware about a particular business, generally they do not invest. And that investment is also one type of culture. Culture means, for example, when you see some investors in your surrounding yourself and who are highly successfully investing in business, then that will promote the next generation to adopt the path of entrepreneurship. But when you don't see any such type, you see most of the people are happy when in their job, then obviously that tendency will develop. Auto research and innovation for small enterprises arise to stimulate innovation and research in the MSME sector. To stimulate innovation and research in the MSME sector, that is, it has developed. Innovation and research also. Research is another thing. If you want to develop MSME sector to bring high success, obviously high technology highly essential, right? Without a strong technology, we cannot have without a strong technology, we cannot manufacture good products. Apart from the above initiative, it has also launched M Prime, M iCrest, to boost industrial exposure of students and innovators. Okay. What are the achievements? The Atal Innovation Mission has worked on integrating innovation ecosystem both nationally and globally. It has worked for integrating innovation ecosystem, right? Innovation ecosystem, both nationally and globally, right? By adopting global, for example, global practices or BPOs or outsourcing, all these things, facilitating all these things. That is the job of Atal Innovation Mission. AIM has created bilateral relations with various international agencies, building synergetic collaboration of innovation and entrepreneurship, such as Serious Student Innovation Exchange Program into Russia, ICDK Innovation Center Denmark, Water Challenge with Denmark, India Australian Circular Economy Hackathon with Australia. The AIMS played pivotal role in success of Inspreneur and an innovation startup summit hosted between India and Singapore. Innovation Startup Summit hosted between India and Singapore. The AIM partnered with Ministry of Defence to set up Defence Innovation Organization which is fostering innovation as well as procurement in the defense sector. Partnered with the Ministry of Defense to set up Defense Innovation Organization, which is fostering innovation as well as procurement in the defense sector. So now Government of India is targeting defense indigenization. Defense indigenization means domestic product development. That is, for example, development of various equipments and self-sufficiency in the defense sector. That is producing, manufacturing defense equipments in our own country rather than importing from the from USA or Israel or Russia, who have strong technology in defense. It is developing. We are on the path of self-sufficiency, right? But that doesn't mean that to our present we are not importing high class or highly developed equipments or defense equipments or spacecrafts from the developed countries. The AIM, even if we are doing so, we have a practice of offset. Offset means it will promote the domestic industries of India. They will purchase a certain amount, certain portion of those equipments from domestic companies of India. The AIM supported startups have raised 2,000 plus crores from the government and private equity investors and have created several thousand jobs. Right. So the AIM supported have created several thousand jobs and it has raised 2,000 plus crores from the equity investors. So now, okay, next is Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Act. Just a second. Juvenile Justice Care and Protection Act. The Ministry of Home Affairs has asked the states and union territories to appoint a child welfare police officer, CWPO, in every police station to exclusively deal with children either as victims or perpetrators.